Hello! We are back here, and I kind of have a sore-ish throat, I guess. So, I'll try not to, I don't know, whatever. But last time we ended up collecting the radio card, and I have plenty of things to talk about. So, we're just gonna check this out. We have Oak's Pokemon Talk, which is goddamn awful. It tells you where certain Pokemon are. And it's really bad. It's a really bad feature in the game. This is Pokemon music. Depending on what time of the day and what day of the week it is, it'll play Lullaby or a March. The Lullaby means your wild encounter rate will go down, while the March will actually increase your, encounter rate. And then we have the Lucky Channel, which what ends up... Actually, this is just the... It's just a random number. To be honest, I kind of want to get rid of this because I hate all the songs on it. So we're going to get on the bike and get off. But, there's also another channel which I can't check out right now because it's not the correct time of the day. Making sure I healed. Yeah, we have Smoochum. Alright. But there's nothing really to do here. But there's plenty to explore up here. We have this male. He's on Route 31. As a recommendation to myself, from myself, I'm going to say no for right now because I don't want to take up a slot in my party for something when I could just come back and get it later. And this guy is talking about the impossibility of there being more Pokemon with each generation. Because it also doesn't make sense. But then again, it is a video game. There you go. But we're on Route 35, which has a new Pokemon. But it's not that good and also not that important right now. Because I still have to talk about two other Pokemon. And I also didn't really give Smoochum a fair shot. We're just going to switch to Ghastly. So, we're going to go to Smoochum real quick. An Ice Psychic type, very fast, hits hard on the special side, and evolves at level 30, which is really late, actually. But, its 2 stabs are really useful, and overall, it's not a bad Pokemon. It hits hard, it's decently fast, it's not the worst Pokemon you could choose, and the only thing is, if you want Psychic on it without having to use a TM really late in the game, you will have to wait until level 37, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to see Smoochum here for a while. And this is actually not a double battle, surprisingly. I'm going to show my girlfriend I'm hot stuff. Well, you lost. So the next one is, and Smoochum and the next two are kind of a part of these, it's a trio, kind of. Where they're kind of, I don't know, relatable. They have similar designs, they have similar this, similar that. This is gonna hurt. Smoochum has terrible defenses, by the way. Will Ice Punch kill it? No. Alright, we'll just go Ghastly. There's no problem with switching out. It'll only be for a little bit. But, Elekid is a pure electric type. It evolves again at level 30. And it's fast, it hits hard, do you see the pattern here? Like, these kind of have a fast speed, and they kind of hit hard. We're going to switch back to Smoochum. But overall, Elekid is actually fun to use. It's probably the best electric type, next to Pikachu, you're going to get for a long time. And even... Actually, I'd probably say it's the better of the two. Overall, it also gets access to the Thunder Punch, which is really useful at this point. Excuse me. But, the next one is Magby, which is just a fire form of Elekid, pretty much. Like, there's some stat differences, but overall, it's going to be doing the same amount. The difference is, fire types are way more useful than electric types in this in-game. So if you're struggling to get a good fire type, if you didn't pick Cyndaquil, then this might be your Pokemon, because Magby actually has some great use. It starts with Ember, so you have your Fire Stab at the start. I recommend you give it Fire Punch anyway, but you know what? We can't really choose that all the time, right? Overall, like, from the Odd Egg to finish this and wrap it up, there's no bad Pokemon from it, besides, like, Igglybuff. I would say Igglybuff's the worst one, by a decent bit, at least. It's not, like, all of them are pretty useful. Even Tyrogue, just for a fighting type if you need it, has a use, especially since this gym is normal, which I'm trying to train up my Pokemon so I don't have to worry about it. That's why I'm up here in Route 35, which, speaking of Route 35, we'll close out the Odd Egg and forget about it, because I'm tired of talking about it. There's one new encounter here in Crystal because of a patch of grass we've seen that isn't in Gold and Silver. So Gold Silver has like the Nidorans now. You can now catch them, which is very cool and good on you. But I've already talked about it. They're good. Blah. Done with the discussion on that. We have a new Pokemon, and it's a Swarm Pokemon, so it's kind of rare otherwise. But we have Yanma, which is a bug flying type. Sound familiar? It's god awful. I would say this is even worse than Butterfree because it learns nothing. Unlike Butterfree, who gets like Psybeam and some powders, Yanma gets I think Gust, maybe Wing Attack. I don't even know. I've never used one in Generation 2. I don't think I've ever caught one. No, that's not true. I do have a complete file somewhere. So I have caught one, but I've never used one. And you shouldn't either. It's really bad. Yanma is horrendously bad. But, now that we're kind of caught up with the Pokemon, and it's a long-winded topic at this point. Well, obviously we're going to kill Diglett. But, I'm going to talk about Smoochum here since, well, one, we have the time, and two, it's a brand new team member that kind of just is here now. So, I'm going to talk about, what's really cool about Smoochum is that, one, I get Ice Punch, which is insanely strong at this point. Smoochum also starts with decent speed and decent special attack, so it's not like it's going to be doing terrible amounts of damage. It hits decently hard. The only problem is that any physical attack is going to wreck its life. Smoochum is so weak on the physical side, it's actually a joke. That's why you'll see me be kind of wary of this. That said ball dexterity, didn't it? Behold my ball dexterity. Well, congratulations. It's legal now? I don't know. I'm actually going to Dizzy Punch it because I doubt Lick would kill it. Yay. I think he goes level 2, and then 4, and then 8, and then 12, I think it is. Or, now 6, okay. Dizzy Punch should still kill it. I know our attack stat's pretty garbage, too. Never mind, our attack stat is absolute garbage. Confusion. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Okay. Critical hit. From a level 6. Okay. But, back to some... What a dick. Our Ghastly's actually very close to evolving, so I'm gonna prioritize getting Smoochum caught up, and then getting Ghastly to evolution. That's gonna be the priority right now. Because with no good move, Ghastly's kind of useless to the team. And once it gets to the precious Haunter and Gengar stage, it'll get Ice Punch, it'll get Thunder Punch, it'll wreck house. It's gonna be really good. That was weird. My text froze on my I wonder if it's gonna pick that up. That was... And we get Powder Snow, which is I don't remember what the power is. Is it 50? I think it might be 50. We are actually gonna switch to Ghastly here because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like level 12 or 14. Yeah, 14. But once it gets to Gengar stage, it'll become a major powerhouse and it'll be the strongest of my team for a good long time. I don't think even Typhlosion, once it gets there, will even be able to really match the damage output that Gengar does, because Gengar just has so many good matchups, and being Ghost is awesome. And I believe I pointed this out back in Union Cave, which there's a fire breather in there. But one of the things that will come about in... By the way, this is the evolved form of Magmy real quick. But one of the things that will come about later is we will see a burned tower with fire breathers in it. Which is... And it's just kind of like, huh? Like, that's a little on the nose there. I always thought it was interesting, so... I don't know. My throat's starting to get Probably shouldn't have done this today. Oh well. But I think I've been doing that a lot actually. Level 22, 3 more levels. You have another one? We'll just sit out here, it doesn't really matter. I also just want to get to that precious 25. Ugh. Fire Punch. This gonna hurt. Wow. That did hurt. So I guess I'll talk about the next gym leader for a little bit. The next gym leader is Whitney, which uses normal types, which is fine. It's not that hard to take care of. Except a lot of people have trouble with her, not because she's overtly difficult, but because she has a Pokemon that just has amazing stats for this point of the game, and that's Meltank. Meltank wrecks house. It's kind of tanky, and it uses rollout, which is just not... No, please stop. You shouldn't have anything besides confusion at this point, Venonat. Foresight. That is actually a move that was not in Red and Blue, so I guess I could talk about that before going to Whitney. I might talk about Whitney later. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. So Foresight, what it does is it identifies ghosts, so they can be hit by normal and fighting type of attacks. And also, I don't think it increases accuracy. I think I'm getting that with something else. We're gonna fight this one last battle, and that'll be it, I guess. Snubble. Wow. Okay, that was bad. I don't know if anyone heard that. But, I'm saying that a lot. Now I'm gonna catch myself. Okay, he fled like us. Alright. I'll heal real quick, and next time we will be continuing the last 2 trainers, I believe, on this route. And till then.